All right, this is Unit 1, Week 3, Question number 2, the Stamp Act. There's going to be lots of little separate videos on each of the little parts of the different acts in number 2. Anyways, the Stamp Act, what is it? It's a tax to pay for the French and Indian War. The colonists are supposed to pay for their own protection. Why was it passed? 1765, the British say, we're going to tax any paper good. It's not a tax on a stamp on a letter. It's a wax seal that certain stamp collectors have the right, and a special seal. They dip it in wax. If you buy paper goods, you also have to buy the seal to allow you to then have the paper goods, whether it's a legal document, a newspaper, or whatever. All right, how did the colonists respond? Well, they don't like this. They don't like direct taxes. They don't like a tax that they have to pay and you see it. Like a sales tax at the market is a direct tax. You go to the front, you see the price has been added on. They don't like that. They also don't like this because they have taxation without representation arguments. They're thinking if they're getting taxed, they ought to be able to vote on the fact that they're getting taxed. All right, and the next part. Things about it. Well, here's an great. How does it look? Franklin's got this thing with England's getting its limbs chopped off. If they're going to not protect their colonies, sending them raw materials, they're going to end up in pretty bad shape. So there's huge protests, demonstrations, burnings. They're burning tax. They're destroying the tax collector's house in Boston. All kinds of stuff. They're sending circular letters between different colonial troublemaking groups. So the different colonies a Virginian has nothing to do with a dude from Massachusetts. But they start seeing that all of them are being taxed. So they start sending letters to each other, circular letters between the committees of correspondence about problems that they have, the things that are common. So they start to have firebrand radical extremists in each colony are now networked with the other one. Basically, you've got terrorist groups who are more extreme causing protests, but they're connected to the other ones. It provokes hostility in some areas. What does Britain eventually do? Eventually Britain repeals the act, especially because these Sons of Liberty are proving that it's a mistake. It's causing too many problems, so Britain eventually repeals it, but they pass the Declaratory Act at the same time. The Declaratory Act says that, yes, we're taking away the tax, we know you didn't like it, but we still have the right to tax you. Kind of like when your parents say, yeah, we gave in this time, you can get what you want, but we have the right to do it the next time. Do the colonists care? No. They got rid of the tax they didn't like, but it's the first in a number of taxes that are going forth. They're going to lead up to the American Revolution as colonists get more and more angry, and now they're networked. They even met together at a Stamp Act Congress. A first group of colonists from different areas coming to one place to plan how they're going to protest and demonstrate against this. So this is step one as it ramps up in energy towards the eventual American Revolution. And that's it.